Engine on, map set, and the horizon wide open, this is day one of our Balkans run. We left Sremska Mitrovica chasing the last of the lowland light, knowing the real mountains wait for us tomorrow. Stick with me, there's a little chaos, a few surprises, and a perfect Travnik sunset at the end. Today is mostly flat. Long lowland miles to get us across borders and into the heart of Bosnia. That means steady throttle, lots of towns, and a traffic rhythm that's not always fun for a rider, but it's the price of earning tomorrow's mountain roads. I'll tell you where we hit snags and what saved the day. We left early to miss the heat and the worst of the traffic, but the roads quickly turned busy. Trucks, buses, and local traffic made for a tight, attentive ride. Not the flowing lines I love, but honest road time that builds focus. Other riders warned us about radar checks along the way. Word of mouth kept us sharp, we slowed where we needed to, rode smart, and luck, plus a little patience, meant no fines, no stops. That's always a relief. There were sections with heavy roadworks and new junctions where the GPS lost its mind. One moment the map showed a straight line, the next there was an orange detour sign and a maze of local lanes. We improvised. I dropped speed, scanned side streets for signs, and relied on locals and fellow riders for quick directions. These little detours cost time, but they handed us small, unexpected slices of the country. A village bakery with fresh bread, a quiet river bend, a man fixing a fence who gave a thumbs up as we passed. Riding through this part of Bosnia felt raw and real. The landscape rolls gently, farms give way to clusters of houses, and you see people doing ordinary things by the roadside. It's not glamorous, but it's true. For anyone thinking the Balkans is all hairpins and switchbacks, day one pays the dues so day two can shine. We had a couple of moments where things could have gone sideways. First, those radar control areas. Riders back on the route had messaged warnings, a stretch with frequent speed checks, and a cluster of cops near a bridge. We slowed road as a compact group and kept the composure. It's one of those times where riding like you respect the rules pays off more than trying to save 5 minutes. Second, the navigation breakdowns. Multiple construction zones turned what seemed like a straight route into a patchwork of detours. At one junction, the road we expected simply stopped. My GPS suggested a left through a dirt lane. Instead, we pulled over, checked the map, and chose a longer paved loop recommended by a truck driver. It cost 20 extra minutes, but saved us an hour of bad surface and frustration. Perfect weather followed us for most of the day. Clear blue skies, dry roads, and sunlight that seemed to sharpen every color in the Bosnian countryside. Fields and forests looked richer, the red roofs popped against emerald hills, and every passing village felt lit from within. That light made the miles easier to swallow and turned ordinary scenes into cinematic snapshots. For navigation, I relied mostly on Google Maps. It got us where we needed to go. But not always by the smartest line. Sometimes the algorithm picked the fastest looking option rather than the most rider-friendly road. Those choices cost us a few detours and added a little tension to the day. One quick heads up, in the next video, you'll see where a misread of the road caught Toby and me out. We each had a fall. Lucky for us, no serious injuries, just bruises, a few scratches, and a story to laugh about later. That's touring, small spills, big memories. Always wear full gear and ride within your limits. Moments like that remind you that touring is as much about improvisation as it is about horsepower. You learn to be patient, to trust the people you meet, and to accept that the perfect plan rarely survives first contact with reality. That adaptability makes the ride more interesting and keeps the story worth telling. Then Travnik pulling into town after a long day hits different. The layers of fatigue fall away when you find the view. A hotel balcony looking down at an old town stitched with red roofs and minarets. We checked in, shed the gear, and cracked open a cold beer on that balcony. A simple, perfectly deserved pause. At evening we walked to the most talked about kebab in Travnik Haris. All the hype was real. Charcoal aroma, fluffy bread, perfectly seasoned meat, and that local rhythm where everyone eats slowly and talks faster. One bite and you understand why people recommend this place without hesitation. Food like that feels like a reward for miles well ridden. After dinner, a soft walk through the old town lanterns, stone streets, the hum of people slowing into night. It's a reminder that a motorbike tour isn't just about the road. It's also about finding places that make the miles worth it. Back at the hotel, we packed a little for tomorrow, Vlasic's mountain passes, the picture-perfect town of Jice, and a planned stop at Jabloniko Lake for rest and maybe a swim if the weather plays nice. The plan is to leave early, chase light up into the highlands, and trade today's flat intensity for winding climbs and views that feel like postcards. Tonight is for rest, for checking the bike one more time, and for letting the day's small dramas become tomorrow's stories. I'll set the route to favor twisty, asphalt, and scenic overlooks. Those are the miles we ride for. If you enjoyed the first slice of this Balkan tour, hit subscribe. There's real mountain riding coming that you won't want to miss. Drop a comment if you want the exact GPS to Haris or the hotel. I'll pin it in the description. See you at day 2, Vlasic Jice and the Jabloniko Lake. Ride safe.